my version of Frog or Finish It. Rip it or whip it. So let's get started. Some of these UFOs might be a little scary because I haven't touched some of these in years. So we're both going to find out just how scary they are. Let's get to it. Okay. And I keep everything in these big zippered bags. I believe they're 5-gallon bags. I'll put a link down below. They're really great, keeping the dust out and the bugs. Yeah. And you can see what the project is. It looks like some kind of a shawl. Oh, I think I was doing the seed stitch. Okay, this was a pattern I was making. Or still am. But it's been maybe 6 months. But it looks, yeah, like a triangle shawl I was working on. So I'm gonna keep it. I'm gonna whip it up. Whip up that whip. So we will save that. That's a knit project. Okay. Okay. This one I started 2 years ago. It looks like I was making a top in the feather and fan stitch, and this is knit. And it's kind of huge. Huh. Actually, no, I could see that. But where did I leave off at? I think I'm gonna have to rip it. Yeah. Wah, wah, wah. Alright, so I'm just gonna leave it all back in there, and I'll just restart that whip at another time. But this time with proper documentation. I have these little cards that you can use the stitch marker and pin them to the project, you know, giving you all the info, needle size, stitch count, where you left off, that sort of thing. Yeah, so next time I leave it, it'll be ready. I'll know what it is and what's going on. But at least I knew what stitch I was using and what was going on, kind of. But where you left off is kind of important. Oh, wow. Oh my gosh, I haven't seen this one in years. I started this 3 years ago from a tutorial. It was like a twisted cowl. Or a twisted shrug. Yeah, it was like a twisted shrug. It's cute. Oh, I don't even remember what stitch that was. But I'm gonna see if I can find the tutorial. Because I think I'm pretty much done. Okay, I think I had a few more rows to make it a shrug. But I think I'm just gonna bind off now and make it a cowl. Make it a cowl, double it up. Yeah. Yeah, we're keeping that bad boy. So this sucker, we're gonna whip it up. And I'm not sure what this was. Some swatch. Some kind of shells stitch swatch. I guess I'll hang on to that. I have a book where I keep a bunch of different trial stitches that I was working on. Like if I see some cool stitches, I'll like whip up a swatch, put it in the book, then I can see how it works up, see what it looks like. Because sometimes it'll look really great in the pattern book, or you see it somewhere, you're like, oh yeah, and then you work it up and you're like, no, that's not good for this project or ever. So it's good to have swatches, just saying. And this is just some random yarn. Okay, so that'll go in with my scrap yarn. This little bear of mine holds on to some scrappy yarns. So we're gonna whip it on up. Okay, this one wasn't too long ago. I was trying to make my version of the Taylor Swift dress, and I'm still going to. I'm not gonna frog it. I'm not gonna rip it. So I used Caron Simply Soft on the blue and Kobu for the white, Trubu for the silver, and Lion Brand's limited edition yarn for that dark gray color. So there's like 4 different yarns in this, and this is the back panel. And then, oops. Hang on. Yeah. I used cottons and a larger hook so it's more drapey, because I was learning from other people's mistakes. So it wasn't too heavy or too hot. So it's gonna look something like that. And then I was gonna do like some flowy peasant sleeves. So yeah, something like that. Then I was gonna make like a bodice and like lace up with light blue satin ribbon. So it was gonna be like loosely based on the Taylor Swift dress with a cool tones and a slightly different pattern. So I am gonna finish that. So, alright. Let's oh. The blanket that's taking me 10 years to make. This is a blanket I'm supposed to be making my husband. It is supposed to be a plaid blanket. So you add the plaid stripes after you finish. You want it to be, the weave to be a little loose, because then you're gonna like weave in the stripes, you know. So it's getting there. I periodically check in on this one. And it's just single crochet. So this isn't Super Saver yarn, and it's really coming along. Wanted to give him like a nice tartan blanket so you could wear it. It's just going to be a really fun little plaid blanket. I will be keeping this, so I will whip it up. I think I was making some kind of wrap. This is burnout blanket yarn. I mean, it's thick and warm. I could still do that. We gotta think about that one. Ah, yes. This is going to be a really nice scarf. And it's in the blanket stitch. I love the blanket stitch because it gives you these like chunky little puffs. And this is cotton. This is 100% chunky cotton that Hobby Lobby used to carry, but they don't anymore. Now Premier carries one that looks just like it, so I might just get it from Premier and see if it comes out the same, because they have the same colors. So if I can't finish it with Premier, then I'll frog it. Otherwise, I think I will keep it. So pretty, the colors. I would like to see this finished. So we will finish it. We will whip it up. But you know what? The blue and white one, I'm gonna rip it. Yeah, the blue and white one. I'm gonna keep this one, but rip it with the blue and white. Rip it real good. Ball number 1. Let's see. We got pretty far. You know, it's down to it. So let's go the rest of the way. Okay, ball number 3 done. So now I had a Steelers scarf in progress. Or a Pittsburgh game day scarf. Okay, it looks pretty much done. Oh, I see. So I just had a couple more rows of black to do. Yeah, I'm going to keep it. I will finish this whip. And whip it up. Yeah. This is a sweater I was making that I started 6 months ago. Yeah, I'm going to keep it. I've been looking for an easygoing knit project. I should start hitting this at night. But it's the bottom button band, and it's going to be multicolored. This, I don't know what this is all about, but this is Oddly enough, it's the same color that I'm going to be using next on the sweater here, but not in a band form. It's going to be in stockinette stitch. I'm going to do, what's it called? Argyle. So it's going to be blue and beige diamonds, and there's going to be another color in there too, like a lighter blue, I think. Yeah. I have it all written down. There's pictures and whatnot. But this is not necessary, so I will rip this back. And I believe this is cotton. Yeah. And we're done. Okay. Oh, yeah. Ah, okay. This was a project, ironically, I picked it up in the summer. I don't know if that's ironic. It was very hot yarn, so I guess it is ironic. Okay, so I decided to knit up this sweater or top in Red Heart Super Saver on 95-degree day. That whole week was like high 90s, so yeah, that's why I walked away from it, because it was too hot to work on. But now that we're entering winter, or late fall, maybe I'll pick it back up again. It's in the shell stitch, and that actually shouldn't be too hard to get back going again. And I believe I used the 5.5mm crochet hook. So yeah, and that is the Red Heart Ombre. It's kind of a raspberry color. I don't know if you can really see very well, but it's like reds and pinks. Well, it's more hot pinks and light pinks than anything. So yeah, I think I will save that. That'll be fun to get back to, now that the weather's permitting. Again, with these random bands, I think what happens is I want to make a crochet top or something, so I'll get started with the band, and then I'll just be like, this is taking a billion years, let's move on. So I have these like discarded bands in the band graveyard. Like, cue the sad Charlie Brown music. Although I could probably use it for like a bag strap, or maybe a tank strap. I don't know. It might come in handy. And since it does take so long to crochet a band, I think I might keep this actually. But why there's brown yarn in this bag of pink, I don't know. So that's going to go to another bag. This project saddens me to no end. So I got this yarn at Hobby Lobby, and it's so pretty, but they discontinued it. But I do believe I have just enough to make this sweater. But that's not even the issue. The issue is that I was having trouble with the shaping. So then I tried to frog it, and then re-picked up stitches. It's a very sticky yarn and very hard to frog back. And even though I put in a lifeline, I think it's gonna prove hard. Oh yeah, see, yeah, not even all the stitches are on the lifeline. I don't even know if that is a lifeline. Do I just have live stitches? What happened? What went wrong? Yeah, I totally have live stitches, but it's a sticky yarn, so it's not going too far. So I have to pick up the live stitches. But I mean, I think this thing is like humongous, and I didn't know what I was doing with the shaping. But if I frog it, I might as well say goodbye to the yarn. So I'm going to have to just power through and finish it. If it looks really wonky in the front, then I'll just embroider some flowers or something. But yeah, I'm gonna try and salvage it. It's so soft and pretty. Look at that band. I mean, it's a wee bit big. I definitely kind of went rogue there. No gauge swatch. But the drape, and it's so soft, and the pretty canary yellow, and my lighting is hideous. But you get the gist. So yeah, I'll keep going with that. And look at these little guys. I can't believe that they discontinued this. It's like, I don't know, it's like a little chick, like a baby chick. Okay. So yeah, I'll actually enjoy getting back to that. That was a nice, easy, relaxing pattern to do. So we have a few fun ones. This bag was this epic sock I was making my daughter. Oh my gosh. Okay, so I used like 3 or 4 yarns in this. Was it 3 yarns? Okay. Yeah, cotton and acrylic. So the pink and white are Kobu cotton. The thin pink and white are Kobu cotton by Lion Brand. The fuzzy pink is Hobie's. I'm totally blanking. Fuzzy Day? Happy Day? Something Day. I'll put it on the screen. But yeah, it's day something. And it leaves such a lovely halo. The Hobie yarn. Just that little bit of fuzz with the cotton, it's just so nice. It's got a nice stretch and feel. You know, it just gives that natural heathered look. Perfect chunky sock. This was my first attempt at a knit sock. This was the vanilla sock pattern, and I'll go ahead and put that up there too. I think I did pretty gosh darn good on that heel and toe. It's a sturdy sock, but there's only one. I was so excited. I don't know why I didn't start the next one. This was a year ago. I'm on Sock Island. So she has one beautiful sock. Yeah. I need to make the second one. I'm definitely not going to frog it. It was like my first attempt at a sock, and the heel gusset and toe came out so good. I even tried it on, and it was like so nice. I felt like this is something I could get at the store. Oh my gosh. It's like that scene in Castaway when he realizes he can make fire happen. It's like, oh. Oh, and the way I did it so that nothing would get tangled, I took the 3 strands and wound them up on the yarn winder. So I caked it up. I caked it all up so it'd be easy to just then use that. So I will be finishing it. I'll be whipping up that whip. Okay, what else we got? This little guy is a bunch of willow squares. Now, these were all done in Mainstays cotton. I love Mainstays cotton. They have amazing colors. These colors are so pretty. They could use some more colors. Mainstay's biggest issue is they just don't have a lot of range in colors, but these colors are great. beautiful pastels. And the ones I didn't get, they have a white, a red, and now a nice vibrant green. I did get some of that, but I didn't make any squares in that. So I'm doing pastels here, it seems. I was gonna do like one of those over the shoulder bags, you know, like a sling bag with different colors, like one color on the front, another color on the back, a cool strap, crochet around it where the square is the pivotal piece in the middle, but then you do some like crocheting around it, some double crochets, half doubles, you know, do a whole thing. I actually did a bag like that on my channel, so check that bag out. That's kind of what I was going for. But when I saw how pretty these squares looked, I was like, let's make a top, you know? So yeah, I'm going to keep the squares and make a really cute off the shoulder top. So that'll be fun. So far, the finish it column is getting pretty big, which is good. You know, I like that. I hate frogging. Frogging makes me sad on the inside. It's a sad day when I have to rip back all that work. Oh, here's a random sunflower square. I keep attempting to make a sunflower bag, but then I get bored and I move on. I've got to get it together and finish squares. That's like my biggest problem. We're probably going to find a lot of squares in these bags, not going to lie. That's definitely going to be happening. So let's see what this is. Oh, this was me trying something new. Okay. I was just kind of winging it with 2 different colors, and I was going to make either a bag or a headband. I think I'm going to just go with a bag. Although now that I'm looking at it, maybe a cowl. I might just make this into a cowl. Well, no. No, because it would have to be longer this way. I couldn't do it this way. Unless I wanted the stripes to go that way, but nah. No. I might just keep it as a swatch and then recreate it and make it into a cowl. There. This will be a swatch for a future project. We'll just leave that as a swatch that I put in the book, the swatch book, which I will show you here at the end. I like my swatch book. This was an attempt at a Halloween blanket. Look at my little ghosty. The square has too much of something and not enough of another. I think I did too many rows up top or something, or too many stitches in the corners, and then not enough on the sides because it's doing some kind of weird warping thing. I don't know. I might be able to steam it out and then use the block later. But I've come so far on this one, I think I will hang on to it. Now this one, this is really cool. Actually, I think I might make another blanket. So I made my husband a blanket that looks kind of like this. It has these colors, but it's got like a pumpkin in the middle. Yeah, I was going for like the Halloween-y vibe, obviously. But I'll put his blanket up here in the corner. But yeah, I think I might make another blanket. You just basically do the granny stitch around and around, so you've got your Twilight Zone blanket. I really like the hypnotic circle square, I guess, going round and around. So yeah, we'll keep that. This is just like a Halloween square. I think I'm going to keep whatever squares I find and then just put them all together. Or I don't want to do a scrap-tastic, ugly blanket. thing. No. I'm going to keep the squares in their theme and just work up more squares in that theme. Yeah, I'm sorry. I want these projects to be usable and not some heinous thing I'm forced to use or stick in the closet and try not to think about. I'm all about the color coordination. And now I will branch out. There are some colors you wouldn't think would go together, but do. But they have to make sense. I'm not going to put, like, no. Certain ones with other certain ones that don't belong together. Okay, let's see what's next. Okay, so this was one I partially did it on the knitting machine, but my knitting machine does not like Super Saver yarn. It loves Big Twist yarn and Lion Brand Pound of Love. Now, I have gotten Super Saver to work before, but it's tricky. Like, I have to use clips. I have to get my tension just right. Otherwise, it does this really annoying, oh, there's a word for it, gapping, or it starts looking really crunchy. Then it's time to frog it or pull it off the thing. Anyways, so it started getting crunchy, so I pulled it off, but I kept it intact, and then I got out my needles and then just worked it up some more on my needles. Then that got monotonous, so I thought I'd try the machine again. So I put it back on the machine, and there's videos that shows you how to take it on and off, so you can just keep going. It's not the end of the world once you take it off the machine. So it's like a Halloween scarf. You can't even tell that I hand knit and machine knit, like I was going back and forth. I think I kept the consistency pretty good. I love these colors. Oh my gosh. You know, I think I might just make it a cowl and call it a day. Yeah, because I don't want to figure out what needles I was using and do all that back and forth again. No. Not doing it. Yeah, I'm going to make it into a cowl. Oh yeah, dude, I'm getting some serious 80s vibes. It is so funny. Like, for some reason, this reminds me of the Simon Says. Anyone who knows the reference, give me a shout out. If you know, you know. Where are my 80s kids at? Can I get a what? So yeah, loving it. I'm definitely going to keep that after all the pain and suffering I went through. So I'll just turn that into a cute little cowl. And we have a random ball of white Bernat. So let's put that over here. That's my big problem too. I'll just stuff random skeins into a bag. It's like, no. Now when you're looking for brown, you have no idea where it is, or white or not. Oh, it's in some bag somewhere next to something completely different. Okay, let's see what else we got. Oh, it's a cute little hat I made. So this is a finished object. I was just going to put a palm on top. That's right. And it needs it because it was not the best finishing. It looks a little lumpy on top. So I'll just snap on a little palm and maybe steam it because it's a little wrinkly. So with this, I used that chunky cotton that Hobby Lobby used to have that Premier seems to have a dupe for. So it's a really good yarn. Very soft. Doesn't go a long way. So small projects or big bank account. I remember like I bought a bunch of this cotton, but yeah, it was not the cheapest because you have to buy so much for a project. There's not a lot of yardage, you know. Anyways, so this is in the mustard color and the cream color together, and then I just did the hearts. One of my first color work projects, actually. It was a lot of fun. I wish I could wear hats. I love the idea of hats, but with my big head and my big hair, it can be hard to wear hats. Oh my gosh, my first little ghosty. I guess he's okay. I'm getting like early Simpsons vibes, you know, when the cartoons weren't quite there yet. Like his face may be a little long or something, I don't know. Hi guys! But he's a cutie. Maybe I'll put a little car hanger on him. Hang him from the window. Okay, now I have just these random circles. Maybe ears I could use them for. I'm not knocking it, you know, anytime I have a circle pre-started, that's great. Because who likes doing the magic ring? Am I right? So, yeah, I'm part of the way there. So, yeah, let's hang on to that. Let's see. What's this? Oh, we got another ghosty. Oh, ghosty. And another circle. Maybe a bear's ear. We'll see. Oh, a swatch to see if these colors look good together. And they do. I would love to make another blanket. I have a knit blanket in these colors. So I would totally make a crochet blanket in these colors. It's cute. So that'll go in the swatch book. And this... the headbands? I don't even know what stitch I was doing. I think I was doing the bobble stitch. Oh, I think I was trying to do Turtle Trunk's Pico headband, maybe? Don't know. But whatever it is, it looks finished. I think I just have to seam it up and maybe do a twist or something. Make it into one of those twisted headbands, turban style headbands. Yeah. I'll keep that, finish it up. But it does not need this huge bag, so I'll stick it with one of the other whips. Here is a finished object. It's a scrubby mitt. You know? You just kind of get in there and scrub up whatever. Dish scrubby, not body scrubby. Although I could make one for that. This was a yarn that was gifted to me. And I think they still sell it. I'll put it on the screen. But it's got all kinds of different textures. Like this is kind of a satiny. This is a scrubby. I guess scrubby, satiny, scrubby, satiny, scrubby. It wasn't as nails on a chalkboard as I would think when I was doing it, when I was working it up. It actually wasn't bad. So, yeah. And I have a fair amount left, so I'll probably make some more scrubbies. But I like the mitt idea. You know, you can really kind of hold on, get involved when you're scrubbing that pan. So that's a goodie. Finished object. Okay. Let's see what else we got here. Yes. This is my poor brother's endless sweater that I don't seem to be able to finish. I've been trying to make this sweater for 2 years. It is a lovely Aran cable sweater, but it's an old-timey pattern, and I had some trouble trying to figure out doing the decreasing. I don't know. It's like you're gonna have this many stitches. Well, then what's this row all about? Yeah, I'm not the best at reading vintage patterns because they leave out information, assuming you know. They just like say things like, "Oh," and then when you're done with all that, well, wait, what do you mean? Done with all what? Take me back. So, yeah. Part of it's deciphering the pattern, and part of it is the fact that I think I dropped a stitch somewhere because I was supposed to be on row 11 and it wasn't adding up when I was trying to do it. I was like, wait, it's not time for that stitch. What's going on? So here it is. The bane of my existence. Lots of fun to work up when you know where you're at in the pattern and things are going your way. Look at that. Isn't that gorgeous? I just love the lattice in the middle. Oh, this lighting is such a nightmare. Oh my gosh, I'm so sorry. The yellow lighting with the yellowish sweater. It's like a cream color. I believe it's Lion Brand's Pound of Love Antique White. Love that yarn. It works up so nice. It's so squishy. Anything with cables, you're going to get that nice squish factor. But the yarn itself is just so nice and soft. I think because it's made in Turkey. And now some of their Pound of Love is made in Egypt. And that's really nice too. So, yeah, I'm loving Pound of Love. I'm feeling the love. So, that's the front panel. Oh no, that's the back panel. This is the front panel. Although I don't think it really matters because the shaping's the same on both. Yeah, once I figure out what's going on, why I can't seem to go any further, see if I dropped a stitch, which I suspect I did because there was a moment when something happened in the pattern and I think I did drop a stitch somewhere. So I just need to kind of go through this with a fine-tooth comb and find that stitch so that the pattern makes sense again. If I'm not getting the proper count, like it'll be like, and then purl 3, I'm like, but I only have 2. Or then in the next section it'll be like, now knit 4. It's like, wait, there's 1. Okay, so there's something went wrong. Something went wrong. Probably sleep knitting when I shouldn't have been. So this, I'm loving the shaping. You know, I'll put the pattern in a corner. Like the pattern itself comes out really nice. And it's a pattern from the 50s. The edging has like moss stitch. So this has been a fun one to knit up. I have one sleeve done. So I think I'm going to work on doing the other sleeve and trying to figure out where I am in the pattern to finish the back panel. So yeah, that's where we're at on that one. That one is a keeper. One day my poor brother will get his sweater. Okay, oh, jeez. Let's see, now we have finished one whole bin. Alright guys, we're making progress. Now for the second bin. I don't get it. I guess I just walk away, and then years later, I decide to come back. Let's see. Yes, yes, yes. This was supposed to be a blanket. Like a full-size blanket. Got seed stitch at the bottom, stockinette, and then I was gonna do little white hearts on the green, and then I was gonna do a patch, like a whole section of cream with green hearts, and then I was just kind of alternating. At least that was the plan. And then the sides also have the seed stitch. So the blanket was going to be kind of encapsulated in the seed stitch with sections of green and cream alternating, and whatever color you were in, you did the opposite color with the hearts, which is basically just a one knit stitch V. You know, you get this little V. So then you just got to stagger the V's, and they look like little hearts. I'm not ready to frog it. I think this is gonna still make a good blanket. I mean, and I'm so in love with the border, you know, and it's so soft. Of course it's soft. It's Lion Brand Pound of Love. And this olive colorway, I believe, is made in Egypt, and it's very, very nice, soft, squishy. So yeah, I think I will keep this. I thought I was gonna frog it, but no. I think that'll look cool. This was a swatch, and I'm glad I did the swatch. Okay, so I was working up different game day scarves for Pittsburgh. And this looked too much like a men's sock. So I was just not feeling it at all. So I think I will frog this. 2 balls so far. Almost there. Three. Four. Five. There's 2 rows to go. Or 2 sections to go. Okay. So we have 6 little balls. Yeah, 7 little balls. I can go to some Scraptastic project. This was something I was making when the Barbie movie came out. It was going to be a cute little scarf. Actually, yeah, I think I'm going to keep it because like all these pretty little flowers. Oh, look, and there's little rhinestones in the middle. Super cute. And I only had, so well, a quarter of the scarf is done with the flowers. I just need to finish the rest of the scarf with the flowers. And I believe the flowers are in another bag and they're done already. So it's just a matter of sewing on the flowers. So yeah, that's a keeper. Oh, that's going to be adorable. Some little girl and her fun scarf. It just gives Barbie vibes to me, you know. And look at the other side, that nice darker pink. Yeah. Yeah, it's a keeper. And then I'm gonna have like fringe at the bottom there. So we'll keep that. I don't know why I didn't finish it. I have a problem with finishing things. It's our little secret. Okay, this is mostly done. I just have to seam up the sides. Oh no, the sides are seamed up. Well, one side is. Okay, so I have to seam up one side. And see, this one's all seamed up. I need to do this side here. And I just need to pick up for the sleeves. And pick up for the collar. So this is easy enough. Oh, it's so squishy. It's that Roll With It yarn. Oh, so nice. Yeah. At first I was like, maybe I'll frog it, but no. She's almost done. She's a cutie. I mean, look at that colorway. I think this was like Beach was the colorway, Beach something. Anyways, this is a nice yarn. I don't have much left, but at first I did think they were discontinued, but I don't think they are. I think I can get it on Hirschner's. So yeah, we'll do that. Because yeah, this is really cute and it is almost done. That's a keeper. My super squishy pullover. And a random swatch. Oh my gosh. That's so cute. Okay. So that's the tulip. Yeah, that's the tulip stitch. Krista with the Secret Yarnery. She has a great tutorial on that. And I just basically worked it up in a little swatch. And I definitely want to make something out of this. I'm thinking like a pretty top. That would just, it screams summer vibes. That would make the cutest little top. Like do it in cotton or something. Nice easy breezy top. Or, you know, make a nice scarf out of it. I could do like winter colors or autumn colors. Make it thicker. Sew a backing on it. Make it a blanket. You know, there's a lot you can do with the tulip stitch. It's a nice stitch. So yeah, I'm glad I have that swatch because I definitely want to make that into something. This is in Simply Soft yarn, so you get that nice shine to it. And to be honest, I might just continue using the Simply Soft. I might use one of the strands in cotton just to give it some breathability, but I mean, it's light and soft, and not heavy at all. It's got great drape and shine. So yeah, that'll be a future project. Okay, so this looks like a blanket I started. Okay, so it looks like a blanket I started. But, no, I could make it into a top. This is when I first started doing the granny stitch, the continuous granny. And I started with the flower. I like the cross more. The flower is kind of a pain. It doesn't even, I don't know, it doesn't look very good. It's like got a huge hole in it. I'll probably just do like a bobble stitch over it, give it a nice fluffy center, you know. But yeah, either I'll finish it as a blanket or finish it as a top. It's really cute. This was all in Simply Soft, but I'll keep that going. And I have these random squares, but they fit in the color family. So I could, you know, finish the edging in the little squares too, do something like that. Maybe butterfly sleeves with the little squares. You know, have some fun with it. But yeah, I think since they follow the color theme, I'll include those in this project. Okay. Oh, it looks like we have a bunch of random squares in Simply Soft. So there's this one, like a peach color, red and white, purple and white, blue and white. Oh, that one's really pretty. Right there. I want those colors together. That kind of looks like, I'm originally from Colorado, so that kind of reminds me of the flower, the columbine, Colorado flower. Well, I'm originally from Chicago, but I spent most of my life in Colorado. And now I'm not there anymore. Now I'm in Pennsylvania. Okay. Oh, that's really pretty. Yeah, see, the cross one looks way nicer than the flower center. Oh, it gives it kind of southwestern vibes. Really cute. Colors are great. So, I think some of these would go together in a theme. And some other ones. Some other ones would go together. So I think I'll just kind of piece together the squares that go well together and build it into a blanket. Or a bag. I think some of these might be good in a bag. But I should definitely make some more squares and have fun with that. So I'm keeping that. This one was a blanket. This is a blanket I was making for a friend in Lion Branch, Pound of Love, and Cornflower Blue. They discontinued that yarn and I can't finish it. It's like, now what? So I don't know, I've tried to find a cornflower blue that matches, but it's either a little light, like it's usually a little lighter. So I think I might just do a different color. So let's see, how far am I? Actually, I'm about a quarter. Well, you know what? I can turn it and make it a lapkin. So yeah, that's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna make it a lapkin and bind off. Yeah. Yeah, it's a good blanket. It took a long time. There's no way I'm frogging this. A long time and many skeins. So I'm gonna make it into a lapkin. And do some cute edging. Since I think I'm completely out of that yarn, I'll just edge it in beige. Yeah, like a pretty light beigey color. I think that'd be a good contrast. I'll do seed stitch, or maybe the basket weave stitch as a border, something like that in beige. But yeah, I'm gonna bind off this bad boy and make it into a lapkin. So we are gonna finish this bad boy up. He's not gonna sit in the bag anymore. Oh, I did this in, this wasn't in the basket weave stitch. No, this was in the knit waffle stitch. Because I was like, I get confused because the waffle stitch in crochet, it looks like an actual waffle you could fall into. Like those deep squares. But the knit waffle stitch is like really subtle. They just look like little bricks. So this was in the knit waffle stitch. Look at the progress I made on this poncho. So it's gonna be like, you know, one side and then the other side comes down onto that. Let's see, I did the seed stitch border and then not double stockinette stitch. And then when it's long enough, I'm gonna bind off and offset them and seam them. On top of each other. I've been making some headway. I usually just do the plushies. Well, I do plushies and candles and lotion bars and some wearables. And now it's kind of time to replenish the wearables. So I'm working on a lot of wearables lately. So this is going to be a cowl, but it's not going to be, like, I don't want to do it up and down. I want to do it sideways. So when I get enough going this way, I just think it looks cool with the stitch coming this way. So when that's long enough, then, you know, I'll have a nice chunky cowl folded over and seamed up. So this is with Scarfy yarn, super soft. It's acrylic and wool blend, very nice. On the Wild Oleander scarf cowl, hooded cowl. I'll put the name on the screen. But this is by Wickedly Handmade is the pattern. It's pretty sweet, huh? It's really coming together. And I love this colorway. This is the Granny Square yarn. Granny Square or Granny Stripe. But they have it on sale at Ollie's. It's probably gone by now, but $4.99 a skein. Look at the texture. I love a good textured stitch. There's like all these textured stitches. It's like a layer cake or something. But the colors are just great. So that's been fun working on that. Okay, that's it for part 1 of these Wacky Wild Whips. Join us for part 2 where we tackle the rest.